So here we go, is another vlog entry, stardate 29, something ridiculous like that, and we're still without fuel in a lot of the garages in the UK. I'm at Tesco's and life just carries on serenely as it has done for countless generations, and that is a quote from War of the Worlds. If you've ever listened to the book, it's quite good actually. There's no impending doom at the moment, but I gave it a week and we're already on Tuesday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that's 5 days. Tesco's in the town that I work in, no fuel. Sainsbury's, no fuel. Asda, no fuel. Shell Garage, restricted fuel for HGVs because it's on the main drag.
That simply drove full speed towards them.
And people are talking about it, and we certainly have had some conversations at work about it, and on the radio that's the most interesting one, because first of all, Radio 2 unfortunately I have to listen to. Jeremy Vine, I think it is. I really try to switch off unless they're talking about the news, if there's something important. And of course we have people who are now talking about who is actually entitled to fuel first. Me first type of thing, isn't it? This is exactly what would happen if there's a shortage of anything. Yeah, well, I have a very important job, I'm the most important, therefore I'm an essential worker and I need fuel. Yeah, granted, actually that is true. Yeah, we're so reliant on the motor vehicle and the lifeblood of the motor vehicle, which is fuel, diesel and petrol, that when we have a little bit of a shortage, which has been created by people, yeah, then we're in trouble, aren't we? Yeah, so of course there are always going to be discussions out there about who is entitled to things more than others, and of course everybody has a need, don't they? But who gets it first? Delivery drivers, HGVs, emergency services, workers, well, everybody's essential really at the end of the day. And of course there's people who want to go shopping. Luckily there doesn't seem to be a shortage in any of the shops I've been to. Went to my old favourite, get some kefir. Yeah, I like this stuff actually, it's good after work. Yeah, so I was going to change a light bulb right now, but it's raining, and I think what I'll do is nip back into the workshop and whip a light bulb into it where it's nice and dry. Which is only what, a quarter of a mile that way. In my tank now, without having to use any reserves, I have, what have I got? 250, 270 miles, which will do me the rest of the week. And it's interesting to see whether or not the fuel shortages are still going to be about. I did hear that, first of all, Boris said, no, we won't be calling the army in. And now the army are on standby to help out tanker drivers, and I think they do actually need to, because the fuel is not getting there quick enough, is it? Yeah. But everybody's got, or should have, full tanks now, shouldn't they? Because there's been enough queues, and they've sucked the life out of every single bunding tank in the country, haven't they? So yeah, this is an interesting one. This is. And I'm just watching what happens and what people say and how the media react and how the government reacts. Been through it before, haven't we? Yeah, loads of different things, loads of little crises. People don't seem too stressed about it, but I can imagine in the back of their mind some of them are going to be thinking, right, I'm not going to get caught out this time or the next time it comes round. And I can imagine the sales of jerry cans and the sales of fuel containers, the small 5 litre ones, have gone up, haven't they? And probably in price as well. Yeah, so it's an interesting one. What's your experiences? Interested to know. Even you guys abroad, are you suffering any type of fuel shortages? I'm just curious to know. I know ours is exceptional, but it does happen in other places, doesn't it? Like it did in the States recently. Yeah. This is a one. It's time to think about ways of doing different things seriously, because all we need is a little glitch and everything goes haywire. A bigger glitch and it collapses, doesn't it? You can see how vulnerable it is. We know, but the general public now are starting to get aware of it, aren't they? Yeah. So it's an interesting times we're living in, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, that's it for Stardate log, whatever number this will be. I'll see you in the next one, yeah?
It was a stampede. Without order and without a goal. 6 million people unarmed and unprovisioned, driving headlong